So the first reason I actually returned the new Harley Benton Agufish Senior guitar was due to the bad QC. If you watch my unboxing video, you saw that there were a few blemishes in the finish on the fretboard, but the biggest thing was the bridge pickup. In the video I show you that the screw was loose, which it actually fell down when I held the guitar upside down, so it wasn't seated properly in the guitar. And that's actually like a small fix. I could do that by myself, but the bigger issue was that when I plugged the guitar in, I didn't show that in the video, but in the evening I plugged the guitar in and the sound was like strange. So I think something was off with the bridge pickup. It didn't sound properly. And according to comments and other videos, it unfortunately feels like that the QC on these guitars has not been the best. So I think in this case, Harley Benton has not really done a good job, especially if you look at the price point these guitars are in the Harley Benton lineup. They should be the top notch for QC, but unfortunately they aren't. The second reason I returned the guitar was actually the shape. And I'm not talking about like the neck shape or like the Agufish shape, it's more the LP shape. And this is of course very, very personal for me, and maybe even a little bit silly, but it didn't feel comfortable in my lap. It felt a little bit strange to my body, and when I palm muted, it felt a little bit, uncomfortable. Of course, you will get used to everything, and this is probably the most sold shape in the history. So, but for me personally, it didn't really feel right. And maybe I was a little bit colored by my first point, the bad QC, which already maybe a little bit, negative towards the guitar. But the night I just played it for one night, which is maybe a too little sample size, but I couldn't get over the feeling with the uncomfortableness and it felt a bit off toward me. So the combination with the bad QC and a little bit uncomfortable feeling was totally set, not a great feeling overall. The third reason, I think maybe the most important one for me, was that I wasn't that excited. I got the box home, and I didn't talk about that during the unboxing video because I thought it would, return. But even when I got the box home, I wasn't as excited I usually am with, get a new piece of gear home. Like the best feeling you have. You're so excited. You have waited a long time, and then it's finally here. I didn't get that at all. And actually, the more the evening went on, the feeling was more that I was less excited. And honestly, I don't know why. Usually it's the best feeling you get a new piece of gear or gadget, whatever, home to play with, and you're so excited. I didn't get that at all this time. And I just got the feeling that, why did I buy a new guitar? Do you need a new guitar? No. And of course, you might say you never need a new guitar. It's a luxury item. And if you look at my wall here, I have all the guitars I possibly need to do what I want to do, which is to play guitar, practice, and get better at playing guitar. Plus, I have that one guitar in addition to these three, which I have one, which I will hopefully get before Christmas. So all in all, I already have 4 guitars in my my current lineup. And then regarding to my guitar playing, I'm still at a very low level, which is totally fine. There is no rush. In my life puzzle, I don't have too much time to practice as I would need and want to. And again, that's fine. You have a family and work and whatever. But I couldn't help to feel that it was so unnecessary to buy another guitar. And I can't be the only one just browsing the internet, looking at guitars I don't need, look at the gear videos and the review videos of guitars I will probably never buy and I don't need, but I enjoy watching them. Again, it's fine. But for me, I think I need to refocus, to be less gear focus and more playing focus. And I don't say that is either or, but I think for me, in my mindset, I've thought about gear so much more than how to improve my playing. So I think I have to turn that on the other side. It's the same for guitar tone, which for me as a beginner, guitar tone isn't the biggest issue. If I can play better, I think the tone will solve itself, and if I get better playing, I might actually then know what I want and need for tone, and not just buy plugins and stuff just to have. But it's of course not wrong to buy new gear. You get the pulse up. It's fun to buy new things. You get more motivated. You might play stuff you wouldn't have if you haven't got that. So it's totally fine. But for me personally, I think I have to take a step back from new gear and focus more on what's important to me, which is to improve my own playing. I don't know, does that make any sense? Or am I just rambling? I don't know. Write in the comments below if you agree, disagree, or if you don't get my point. I will try to answer it in the comments below. And with that, thanks for watching and have a great day with a lot of guitar playing.